Time now for this week's Goofy Award. I'm going to be brief and I'm going to be blunt with this week's Goofy. And I know it just invites hate mail when I even mention a passing criticism of Prime Minister Trudeau, which is always just interesting when people have so much faith in their politicians. But in China this past week, his comment that Canada had human rights problems just like China was way over the line. Yes, Canada was issued a strong rebuke by the United Nations with regard to our First Nations people. And I might add, that has nothing to do with me or anyone else in the private sector. That was all government. It's a tragedy, been pointed out for years. It's got everything to do with the government and native elites. No one else. But that's not my Goofy. But to suggest for a moment that there is some sort of equivalency with China and Canada is absurd. It also demonstrates a tremendous disrespect. It's a slap in the face of those who have served our country defending our freedom and the men and women who have suffered and been killed protesting for even basic freedoms in China. I mean, it's incredible contrast. I mean, I can make this comment, for example, without fear of retribution, other than a few hate mails. Our government is incompetent on the First Nations file, yes, culturally insensitive, imperialistic in the past, but that doesn't come close to China. As the Ottawa Citizen pointed out, Human Rights Watch states that the Chinese government, in quotes, systematically curtails a wide range of fundamental human rights, including freedom of expression, association, assembly, and religion. Amnesty International states it bans peaceful groups like the Falun Gong and uses the death penalty with impunity. So to suggest, as the Prime Minister did, that just because Canada is not perfect somehow puts us in the same league of China is absurd and without foundation. I just one of those others, wow, when I read that comment. But no worries. That kind of apologist rhetoric helped earn him the nickname Little Potato in China. Can a Hello magazine spread or a CBC special be far behind? Yeah, he gets my Goofy, and I think he deserves it.